What's up, people? Punch here. SCP Pandemic came out with an update today, October 25th, 2022. Let's go ahead and talk about it through the patch notes and what they added into the game itself. The first thing is that when I went to go mess around with Area 12, I wanted to see if they changed pretty much anything with the old guns, maybe even old momentum, or if any of the combination locks were changed. The first combination lock, which is 0451, was not changed. And the new guns they added were the MP7, P90, M1014, 360J, Stealth Hunter Revolver, and they added a scope called the Voodoo for the bolt-action rifle. Added aiming down sights during night vision, so you can go ahead and have iron sights in night vision mode now, when it wouldn't allow you beforehand. It would do like a weird, like, kind of like aiming with a laser type of deal, but it didn't really do anything else. Then, of course, they added the weapon control system, increases and decreases sway, recoil, etc. based on weapon attachment. So if you have like a ACOG scope or an LCAN, maybe even a Voodoo with something else, maybe your gun might have more sway than just usually. In terms of the actual guns, like the 5.7, shoot super fast, just as much as you can press the button. Then the 360J is a snub-nosed version of the Silent Hunter Revolver, which this is the long barrel. Then, of course, when we get up to the top side, I'll show you what the Voodoo looks like. From everything with the audio, they overhauled weapon handling and gunshot, so everything changed there. Old and new weapons got different changes for sound. They overhauled the footstep audio, making like running, it almost looks like you're running rather than gliding in some ways. Because when you go up and down the steps, or if you're like running normally in Area 12, it didn't really look like you were actually running. Now, when you get into Area 12, there are some new enemies you have to deal with. For example, I'm pretty sure these are the 1262 instances they were talking about in the patch notes. These guys are kind of tough to kill. It took me not just my pistol, but also my SMG to wound that specific enemy. And he scared the shit out of me anyway, so I had no idea that he was coming right after me. Then, of course, you have Stone Baby, which is just the normal stand there, look at you, you look at him, but as soon as you don't look at him anymore, he comes up behind you and breaks your neck. So make sure that when you're going down the hallway to look at Stone Baby, and he won't kill you. Then, of course, they have these other enemies here that look like armored crabs. If you shoot them on the underside, I think it does maximum damage, because after a burst of maybe 3 or 5 rounds, they just die. And this is what they look like in their googly little face. They have like white eyes, and then their like mouth is all like mandibled, or almost looks like a lobster in some ways. Luckily, I haven't been killed by the mud crab creatures, but I have been killed by the nemesis creatures that look like they came from Resident Evil. It's not so much that they are hard to like kill, it's when you least expect it and they just walk up and stab you in the back or smack you so hard you don't even understand what happened, just die. So watch out when dealing with them creatures. When you get past the forklift and the double doors area, they change this entire open field with plant life. So if you see like the SCP guard that's currently just sitting there, they also have like some weird atmospheric fog. But, of course, it's still the same thing. Get to the staircase and deal with the SCP guards on the opposite side. They messed with the optimization. They optimized marketplace assets. They moved the core code to C++. Optimized shaders, post-processing. Added LODS and some other things. They modified engine-like code. The AI was also messed with, added aim noise to AI to make them less body, move soldiers and AI to use unified perception, detection, and targeting systems, and some other things. But that's all I got for this video. Hope you guys like it, and as always, I've been One Nut Punch. Pretty big ass update for SCP Pandemic, but I'll let you know if there's anything more I found. I'll see y'all later.